All you need to know about due diligence. MergersCorp. MergersCorp. At MergersCorp M&A International, we help our clients confidentially buy and sell privately held businesses, align the interests of all parties for mature success and satisfaction. It's our goal to make the process of either buying a new business or selling your current business as smooth and efficient as possible. We know how important confidentiality is to our sellers, and we treat it with the utmost importance. All you need to know about due diligence. MergersCorp. All you need to know about due diligence. Due diligence is a process undertaken by a prospective buyer to evaluate a company's assets and liabilities and any other relevant information before making the decision to acquire it. The reason why a buyer should do due diligence is to ensure that nothing is overlooked that might be damaging to the business or themselves once the decision to purchase has been made. So, what should you have in your due diligence checklist? Below is all you need to know about due diligence. Present, past, and future projection of financial information. What do you know about the past, present, and future projection of the business? Has the seller provided financial documents of its assets, its receivables, cash flows, and liabilities? You will need the business's accounting records to perform an evaluation of the company's performance. Likewise, you will need to do a due diligence on any future projection that might have been made. Therefore, you will need to assess whether the projections were based on reasonable assumptions. Technology development and intangible assets. A buyer will need to be aware of any technology developments or of any intangible assets such as copyright, goodwill, and/or patent ownership by the seller. This is where you might need the services of a lawyer to perform this due diligence, as it is legally binding and can bring devastating legal consequences if ignored. The buyer should oversee all relevant registrations concerning patent applications and also ensure that all copyrights remain within the business. Customer loyalty and employee welfare. The buyer has a right to know the business top clients and what they purchase from the company. Another issue of importance when performing due diligence is the satisfaction of the customers once ownership has changed and what should be done to maintain the clients. If there are any active warranties or expired ones, the information should be relayed for assessment. The buyer should also look into employee scheduled pay rises, bonuses, commissions, and other employee-related issues. Contract and insurance agreements. An assessment on all active and pending contracts and insurance should form part of the due diligence. A prospective buyer should expect to be enlightened on outstanding customer and supplier contracts, partnerships if any, outstanding loans, vehicle lease agreements if any, workers' compensation package, and also any insurance cover the company or business is responsible for, including workers' compensation insurance and health insurance, among others. Legal issues and tax compliance. This is where a prospective buyer's lawyer will come in handy. There is a lot to know about a company's legal standing before one decides to close the deal. For example, you will need to know if there is any present, past, or already settled litigation against the company. The seller should be open with all the claims to enable an evaluation on the legal standing of all existing claims. Furthermore, a prospective buyer should do a tax compliance due diligence. This should include an audit of all the tax returns that have been filed for the last 5 years. Should there be agreements or waivers with the tax collection agency, the buyer should understand the implication it has to the business. Final thoughts. Due diligence can prove to be a cumbersome exercise for both the prospective buyer and the business seller. However, it is one of the most important activities that should be undertaken to clear any doubts regarding the business before an acquisition is made. Thinking about buying a new business or selling your company. Do you want to know how much your company is worth? You're in the right place. At MergersCorp M&A International, we can help you sell and buy established business for mature success and satisfaction. Thanks to our office in 30 plus countries. Contact us now for a free case valuation at MergersCorp.com. If you are interested in buying or selling a business, please contact now our M&A advisors at www.MergersCorp.com. MergersCorp.com. The information contained herein is of a general nature and is not intended to address the circumstances of any particular individual or entity. Although we endeavor to provide accurate and timely information, there can be no guarantee that such information is accurate as of the data it is received, or that it will continue to be accurate in the future. No one should act on such information without appropriate professional advice after a thorough examination of the particular situation. Member firms of the MergersCorp network of independent firms are affiliated with MergersCorp International. MergersCorp International provides no client services. No member firm has any authority to obligate or bind MergersCorp International or any other member firm vis-a-vis third parties, nor does MergersCorp International have any such authority to obligate or bind any member firm.